Now, ladies and gentlemen, how quickly do you think this tag race will live? Chat, how long? How long do you think this is gonna live? Hello everyone, this is Greyshot, and today I am casting a 3v3 on Rzhev Winter. The last time I did a game on this map, and if I'm to be completely honest, in chat, let me know if I'm being, like, off with my assessment here. But the last time I did a replay on this game, it was literally with one of the most toxic players that you could ever imagine in CoH2. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. That's what I'm hoping for. There's always a possibility of that. Oh my god, Cthulhu Charity, great timing. Hello. Thank you for the raid. We're about to launch into a 3v3. That's hopefully pretty good. We'll see. But yes, thank you so much, Cthulhu Charity, for the raid. Very kind of you. This 3v3, by the way, let's go over the players, has the Kingslayer. We have HDH Mob 75. I'll think of a name in a minute. I'll just say Aaron. Single Jaw, Adjoining Hydra, BLT, and Kostro. Oh my god, we literally have the nicest players here. They're all saying good luck, have fun. It's so different from the toxic troll that we had to deal with last time. But anyway, Aaron is going with Festing Armor. We got ourselves the Kingslayer with Strategic Reserve. Thank you so much, Mexicutioner 10 for the follow. We got Strategic Reserve. Let's see, we got ourselves Tactical Support. We got ourselves Airborne Company, Tank Hunters, and we got ourselves Elite Troops. Which, by the way, actually, we do have Assault Grens. I'm actually surprised. Every time I've seen this doctrine recently, no Assault Grens, but we actually do have some Assault Grens. Pushing against some conscripts, they are good close range. Moving in, being helped by supporting MG. They're going to annihilate these conscripts. They're literally just killing them as they lay, and they all die. They all just get absolutely murdered by the Assault Grenadiers. This literally just started, chat. This absolutely just started. Alright, so Assault Grenadiers going to hightail it. American forces coming on in with some riflemen. Dropping smoke, which is actually a really good job. Again, like that Hydra coming in to help out his ally push on up. I don't know if he'll pick off the Assault Grenadier squad, but at least he will hold... Really? Alright, BLT, you may have forgot something. But at the very least, he did pull back. So, positives. Positives for the most part. Even if squads die. Middle, there's really not much action. Aaron kind of went in for an uppercut through here, which is why we saw that unit die. But, yeah, none of the territory over here is being taken. Small push by the Brits on the right, but usually that's not really very effective because of the fact that this area, especially with this building that the MG gets in, it's hard to push. And also versing a guy that's heavy in MG spam, one unit's not really going to do much. Yeah, unless you had like a scout car or something. Bunker going down. By its placement, it would be a weird MG bunker because you could flank it this way. So, and again, it's not that hard to imagine the British moving up a 6-pounder and opening fire through the brush. So, most likely, is this a medical station? Is that what he's trying to build here? But it's way too early for a medical, unless he's really going hard. So, very curious. We do have a sniper. So, yeah, very interesting playstyle by Single Jaw with all this stuff. But, again, we'll have to see how things... Oh, it's Chihuahua, as in the small... Oh, Chihuahua. Oh. Chihuahua. Okay. Well, don't I seem like a jackass? I am sorry, man. It's just been one of those days. I'm extremely tired. But anyway, Assault Grenadiers and Grenadiers managed to push back the Allies. Nice mine. Maybe just do it away from prying eyes. That would be a good idea. You always say his name wrong. I know, Johnny. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Anyway. Pushing on in, MG takes the position. Oh, boy. We have infantry section and raid section coming on in, so hopefully they can grab some territory and lock this area down. Snipers in mid, okay. But most likely that means stacked defense. Okay, yeah, bunker. That means stacked defenses all around here. So really not much action. Teller mines would probably also be good there for the future. Okay, Assault Grenadiers pushing up once again. Managed to throw some grenades and push the Soviets back. The Americans are going to need to come on in, but They don't have a lot of men. They got an ambulance to heal. They also got a captain, which is great. But, like, overall, they only have 3 squads. And against that MG, I don't think those 3 squads will be enough. Just to be fair. MG's going in the building. Again, we'll suppress this Pathfinder squad. You have the ambulance here, which could be an interesting wrinkle because of the fact of open fire. Even if this thing fires back, you can reinforce. And the MGs can't hit that ambulance, so it would just be outside of its area of domain. And yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. It's hitting the MG, but it can reinforce. Meanwhile, more forces coming along the side and maybe force it back. We'll see how effective that can be. Oh, Brit actually decided to go for mid because, hey, if the guy's fortifying the one side, he's not in mid. Makes kind of sense, honestly. Raid section still in cover will probably maybe defeat the squad, but if the sniper comes on in, but no, he's trying to kill troops on the retreat, and he does. He kills the infantry section that was retreating. Well, hate to be that guy. Killing another squad. That's a 50% chance, and he's just firing consistently at retreating units. Is he gonna hit it? Nope, he won't fire again. I was gonna say, can I borrow his luck for when I play Axis and Allies and I roll a 111? And is that a possibility? Or a 5 or something like I roll something I just don't get. Great job. Alright, so let's see. You have an MG, you lost the other one. So, you also have a flamethrower that you lost and gave to the Allies. I believe you lost that. Maybe not. You're upgrading your Pioneer support package twice. I didn't think that was possible, but okay. Half-track coming on in, so the Americans definitely get light armor. Sniper doesn't give a shit. Fires in a shot. Hide behind the bush. This sniper is a pro. He's still firing. Soviets are like, we're not going near him. Nope. When they finally do get the courage, the Grenadier squad helps keep them busy. Half-track might be going after it, but there's more there. Armor-piercing rounds! Come on! You're in a building that can't turn. That's not the best idea. Otherwise, armor-piercing rounds would have been perfect to fight that force. Just saying. Shrek team's opening fire against the unit. On the far right, we have an AEC coming on in. Doing a bit of damage, I would say. Armor-piercing rounds would be great, but you don't have enough resources, so there's that. Panzer Grenadier squad coming on in. What's a Panzer Grenadier squad gonna do against an AEC? What the oh, raid section as well is right there. What, you gonna grab the MG and then hightail it? Oh, you upgrade with Shreks. Okay. The building is still on fire, buddy. It is still on fire. I mean, AEC should retreat, absolutely, but like, what? What? Raid section, come on. Well, okay, just take that. You know what? There's also a free Shrek. Why not? Give out a Shrek as well. Anyway. Half-track opening fire on the unit. Suppressing the assault grenadier. Again, I find it weird. He has 1 assault grenadier, which is fine in the first 2 minutes of the game when that's your first unit. Typically, you would imagine that there should be more in the future. Like, there would be more of them, but no. No, I guess he's like, the 1 unit will save the day and clinch this game. It's like, not really. We do have a Dushka, so that's pretty solid. Again, that's because Hydra, not Hydra, sorry. No, wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's a 50 cal. I'm an idiot. It's a 50 cal. I am losing my mind today. Arm-piercing rounds hitting the half-track. Kills it, because he fails to retreat. But still, good kill. 50 cal must now hold all that. Meanwhile, Grenadiers pushing toward mid, more so than anything else. We do have some caches going down. Allies putting down some caches. Axis as well putting down some caches. Though the Brits are like, oh, that's cute. I'm going to kill it. Though again, retreat your unit before it dies. And the sniper is in range, so that's a very high likelihood of being sniped. Can the sniper see it, though? He's trying to get sight. The bushes. The bushes. Dude, if you only knew how close you were to a squad wipe. Alright, small push by the Americans on the left. Yeah, it does seem to be going well for the Americans. They might lose. They do lose the squad. Okay. Could be slightly better. Come on, 50 cal. Alright, holds back the troops. That's cool. Raid section does retreat, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. Assault Grenadiers, again, upgraded. Has sprint. Jumps over the fence. Pushes forward. Now Vet 2. Oh my god, will this single squad actually turn the tide? Throws grenades. 50 cal, not going to be hit by a ton of grenades. Kills the 50 cal. MG on the retreat. Going after an ambulance. This Assault Grenadier squad's literally carrying. You know what? I apologize. Apparently this Assault Grenadier squad is enough to beat the Allies. I'm mistaken. I am truly mistaken, chat. Now, unfortunately, the Panzer Grenadier over here in the MG are far from that, but still. You know, yeah, it's if you all they need to do is just get that Assault Grenadier squad over here, it will be fine. Things will be totally fine. He's like John Wick, if John Wick was German in the 1940s and good at close range weapons. And yeah, anyway, we'll see how long that squad lasts. I have a feeling the Allies are just gonna get some guys with bars or speaking with the American, maybe paratroopers, which he does have, but maybe next time don't up them with bazookas so early on. Like, I don't mind paratroopers, right? They're a solid unit, but early on, maybe it's just better to get an M1 or, you know, something like that rather than a bazooka team. So yeah, BLT losing quite a bit. Let's see, CoH still has a decent army. Okay. Am I being blue-balled right now? Is something happening? So I got a description for this game. This is not the description. Why are you giving raid sections Piats? Am I mistaken? Taz, the British player, I think he's in the chat. Let me know if the raid section get a bonus, because from what I recall, they don't. I think they also have Brens with them. I think there's a Bren. Yeah, there's 2 Brens at the very least, and Piats. So I guess they just gave them 1 of each, which is not what I recommend doing. I recommend specialized units rather than all-encompassing units, because all-encompassing units typically have a harder time. But, okay. Conscripts also been giving PTRS rifles. Okay. I mean, the Hydra can build bunkers and other things, guy locking on territory. This sort of makes sense. Just holding down, I would recommend something anti-infantry other than a simple MG. But what are you going to do? Meanwhile, small push on the right. Trek teams knock out the AC. Royal Engineer Squad under fire. Bundle grenade kills the MG. And very quickly, again, CoH. I'll just say CoH. Having a tough time over here. Yeah, losing quite a bit of his men. Also, some other squads, you may want to get the fuck out of there before it dies, because it has 1 model left. 1! You may want to get it out. Anyway, MG, Pioneers, again, buying cover, trying to push back the Allies, which they do push back the American, which, does he have a, yeah, he does have the Major, so he's not that far for retreat. Assault Grenadiers pushing back the conscripts. They're suppressed. I see some grenades in your future. Okay, never mind. They retreat. Good job. Paratroopers. Okay, new squad paratroopers with Thompsons. Solid. Okay, I like this. You know, a unit that actually can fight this unit close range. Bold strategy. It's, you know, or not. Assault Grenadiers initially win, but then the Assault Grenadiers get suppressed. Grenade on the retreat. Does health damage, but doesn't kill it. Panzer IV does come in. Okay, this is where a paratrooper with bazookas would come in handy. The counterpoint, very simply, is that should have probably been followed up by an M1 or something. Whatever. Paratroopers are enough to drive the Panzer IV back, especially if they're in cover. Oh, supply crate? M1. Alright, there we go. There we go. I was like, where? Come on, get an M1. You're better than this. Alright, gets an M1. I'm happy. I am happy. Meanwhile, you know what else is happy? Single. Single just managed to take back his side. I'll get the MG in this building. Hopefully can start locking areas down. Yeah, because the ACES definitely needed that fuel. I mean, fuel caches are nice and all until they all blow up, which is what happened. But still, it's good to have a steady income. Hopefully. We'll see if the Brit comes back. Now, the Brit does have a sniper. He also has a bunch of troops, which I can't fathom why he has Piats on some of them. So there's that. But on the flip side, right, does the German still have the sniper in mid? Like, does the one guy, Single, have the sniper? He does. He still has a sniper with 16 kills. So, if he go counter sniper to neutralize that sniper, I'm assuming that's the reason. And then can his ally come in and kind of still protect? Because that's the thing. All three guys need to kind of come with each other and help each other out when they're fighting their opponent. So if the guy is a counter sniper, can he be like, hey, can you send something or, you know, do something to help me out? Like, how good is their responsiveness? Because it seems like Aaron is more focused on this front, right, than helping his other ally out for the most part, but we'll see. Paratrooper barely lives. Grenadiers pushing forward. They're really trying to take that fuel, but Soviet resistance and American reinforcements are kind of keeping them at bay. We have a bunch of troops on hold fire. Okay, maybe you have them start shooting. M1 opening fire, bounces off the Panzer IV. Again, they're trying to do what they can. Fires second shot, does penetrate. Can we get a third shot? Does get a third shot, however, does unfortunately bounce, and also mortar neutralizes it. T-34 comes on in to stop Axis reinforcements. Paratrooper squad once again running for its life. Will it survive? It will survive. Okay, good job, Paratrooper squad. I was actually kind of scared. Anyway, sniper on standby. Does reveal itself, so fuck that. Never mind, no counter snipe. Why have a sniper that the enemy doesn't, you know about? Maybe it's because these guys were all grouped up and the MG's like, are you telling me I can suppress all these guys? Like, all of these guys I can suppress? That's pretty solid. I like this plan. But yeah, MG literally stops the entire British offensive. Unfortunately, Sniper does kill it. Unfortunately. But he does kill it. Okay, Single, I have a question for you. Are you just building MGs? Like, what's the goal? Like, why in this game are like frontline units, like, except for Aaron, like Kingslayer as well, he has all MGs and one troop, one unit. I mean, he lost his Panzer IV to, looks like a T-34 strike, but whatever. He, like, why is it so difficult to get a unit? I just don't understand. I truly don't. Anyway, Brumbar comes on in. Hey, if you have a blob of Brits, that's probably not going to work out, buddy. I don't care how many Piats you got. Brumbar smash. Brumbar smash. Panzergrenadier coming on in, seeing the leftovers, decides to just shred them all. Can we get some kills on some of these men, please? Nope, they have Shreks. Hey, Brumbar, get back to work. You got some Brits to kill. You have barely any damage. Aaron, you could have one more shotted like 3 squads. Look how many dead Brits there are.
We are losing a sector.
Alright, at least get the Royal Engineer squad. At least get that. Come on. Come on. Get over there. Get over there. Alright, see, you got 2 more kills. It's something. Meanwhile, small push in mid does neutralize an MG42. Which, hey, nice steal. Grab it, help hold the front. At least you have a front line, so I don't mind you getting another MG. Katusha opening fire, trying to push back this MG. And not really all that effective unless the last rocket on the retreat. Nope. Brumbar's gonna open fire. You're grouped up, buddy. I don't care if you're a paratrooper squad in that MG. You're probably not gonna live. You probably need to run like hell. Conscripts, though, coming on in, firing with their rifles. Again, it's enough to push it back. 3 squads, I don't care if they have Petar's rifles. That's a decent amount. Alright, grenades being thrown, and magically the conscripts disappeared. Pack gun hits the T-34, doing some nice drifting. Paratrooper squad coming in with bazooka, though again, there's still the MG there they have to worry about. which they should know because it's a 50 cal. Brumbar is well opening fire, forcing them back. Assault Gray, 50 cal gets the kill. And T-34 trying to do a nice run over of all the Assault Grenadiers. Problem, the amount of AT that the Axis had. I am not confident. I am not confident with these guys at all. Comet tank opening fire. Okay. Just clearing any packs, any defenses, anything over here. No, there's no tellers I can see. Panthers being made, but, you know, maybe the 4 MGs you have aren't the strongest at holding back a Comet. Go figure. Well, 6 if you would have counted the MG bunkers. Though, I understand why you're going MG spam, because this guy's literally blobbing. Like, my god. It's a blob. Also, we lost the sniper. Rip. Really like that sniper. Too bad you lost it. There goes the building with it, another MG, so... Whoops. Whoops. But, yeah, so I guess they're deciding, alright, here's the idea. We'll bring an MG with us, we'll get Shrek teams, and we'll come in from behind, right? We'll literally hit, though they won't see it coming. Because we'll have so many men, and we'll suppress the infantry with another MG. So we'll be in a great state. Panzer IV coming over, so it looks like it's a combined offensive with all German players. Meanwhile, the Allies are kind of busy in mid, grabbing territory and popping shots at units on the retreat. This could be bad. All the Shreks are opening fire. Comet's completely overwhelmed. It immediately dies. Alright, I was cautious about the Germans actually coordinating. Nope. They're coordinating pretty fucking well to do that. The MG as well, picking off the unit on retreat. Can we kill the sniper? Can we kill the sniper? We got the sniper. Nice win right there. Lots of dead Brits. Fortunately, with the withdrawal forces on one front, that left another one open. And right now, that's allowing for Allies to just charge on through with their support helping them out. Jackson looking for a target. Does it find it? Panzer IV trying to open fire. P-47s will probably swing around and hit it. Which probably will be enough to kill it, but it will hurt. Oh, never mind. It's coming back in. Luckily, he's blitzing, so he dodges the rockets like a champ. All the rockets were dodged by that blitz. What a pro. Jackson. Oh my god, Panzer IV misses! And there goes the Panzer IV. If he would have connected, he might have been better. Panther, though, finishes off the troops. Man, what a jump over the forest. P-47s, though, fly on in. Get a good shot on the Panther. Second round, about to hit him. Does a bit of damage. Still, it's enough to cause the Panther to probably pull back from the T-34. Yes, I know Panther can easily deal with the T-34, but overall, probably not a good idea. Especially with so low health, the T-34 can get very lucky. Not likely, but possible. Alright, so how are the Allies doing? We have an American that has very few troops and getting to Jackson. Hydra, the Soviet, is getting a bunch of conscripts, holding his front, but I feel like, I mean, good job, you're holding your front. You're probably going to need to, what, is that the American AT gun? Yeah, probably, whoever's on the American side, they probably should stop lend-leasing the Germans, I'm just saying. Anyway. CoH has, again, a decent front, though he just took heavy losses himself. Overall, the Allies are averaging like mid-50s. Meanwhile, Aaron, let's see. Again, it's a pretty solid infantry force. Lots of Grenadiers with some good veterancy and Panzer Grenadiers. Plus a solid Brumbar. The Kingslayer is at, well, not as good. He has some infantry, not really a lot of veterancy, and an Oswin for anti-air. So at least they have something to deal with the P-47s. Again, but it seems like the Axis are doing good teamwork and also have a decent amount of reserves. And then single, again, good Panther force and a lot of MGs. Pack 43 going up in mid, so that should be able to handle a lot of armor that keeps pushing mid, and it has solid range on this map too. So right now the biggest issue is these conscripts, and unfortunately the Osquin probably can't deal with all of them. Doing a lot of damage though, and it is enough with some the troops in the MG to force them back. Grenadiers hightailing it. They charged a bit too much, though I think Brumbar will protect them from infantry and at least take the shot from the armor. Jackson now under fire from, well, the Shreks, the Pack 40. Oh, loses its engine. How? I'm the Werfer, or maybe it was a mine on the ground that exploded. Pack 43 could kill it if they could see it. If you can see it, it's dead. No sight. It's going to barely make it outside its range. Is it going to back up into... I swear, Jackson, don't you dare. Panther just charging straight long into the Soviet lines because there's no AT on this front. If you're going to leave a hodgepodge of forces, make sure there's an AT or something. Paratroopers, are you going to have AT? Are you going to get AT to deal with that? You sure? Jackson comes on in and says, we're going to help, and immediately dies. So wonderful job. T-34 is the last piece of armor left. And not exactly a thing you want to fight on a near full health Panther. Though assault infantry forces coming on in, thanks to the Brits, calling in artillery from their base and also neutralizing the Pack 43. Paratroopers just chilling. I guess they weren't doing much. Now we have, oh my god, the Soviet swarm. Throw the AT grenades! And yes, with 5 conscripts with PTRS rifles, that Panther just got obliterated by a Soviet swarm of AT grenades. Wonderful. By the way, they get more AT grenades, by the way, per member. So in case anyone's wondering, P-47s are also called in, but that's a bit late. Now the planes are only being shot down by the Oswind. So fantastic job. We do have another Panther on the other front. Looks like some of the infantry is pushing forward, though very weak. Panther, I know you're trying to kill this infantry, but here's a fun fact for you. You're a Panther. You're not designed for that. I like to stand corrected. You know, chat, I don't mind being wrong. It takes a real man to say they're wrong, and I was wrong about that. Panther apparently is doing well. Oh wait. Remember, guys, I am completely wrong. It was that Panther really. It was worth it to kill the 1 Royal Engineer squad and dive the base to then be exploded like his brother was on the other side of the map.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Speaking of which, where's that assault grenadier squad? Did it die? Oh, I guess it died. No wonder the Germans are doing well on this side, or as well. The assault grenadier squad perished. Their best unit. By the way, I do want to point out something. I keep talking about these conscripts. There are 6 conscripts. 6 of them, and I guarantee you he's probably going to give all of them PTRS rifles. So they have a solid AT front. So yeah, Hydra took my words of credit, or to heart, and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I have assault. I'm gonna make sure no armor can move in." And when I say that, I'm not joking. Like that PTRS rifle swarm could kill a tiger quickly. So the Germans will need to think of something to deal with it. Luckily, a base MG brought to you by the Americans is able to hold back the American. The problem is with the Thompson speed just enough to kill it. Well, Katusha's opening fire, hoping to break up the German defenses over here. It's going to be close, but at the very least, a retreat. Oswin, though, coming on in, I'll probably push the paratrooper back. So, good shots across the board. S-25 as well for some more armored anti-tank defense. Let's see. Grenadiers, stuff like that, grabbing mid. VP-wise, again, allies not doing the best. They're down about 130 points. ACES still doing pretty well, all things considered. Population-wise, we're looking at an ACES force that still has a ton of reserves, so I'm actually surprised they haven't gotten more men. They're probably waiting on fuel. I'm assuming, like, this guy's waiting for his heavy Panzer Corps to get a Tiger Ace. is a bit weird, but whatever. Yeah, so let's see. Probably 70s, and then him. Probably like mid-60s, I would say. And then meanwhile, the allies are in the mid-50s. So yeah, the Axis need to do something. Oh my god, conscripts just lighting up the Panzer Grenadier squad. Brumbar coming on in. He's like, don't worry, I can deal with these conscripts. You sure, buddy? You sure? You're lucky the MG's suppressing. Also, the Pak-43 has been rebuilt in mid. Paratroopers push back on the left. Barely alive. Please don't chase. We saw the last 2 times what happens when you chase the unit. Another Katusha being made. Again, this is where you need a Werfer, and luckily, he has exactly that. So, Aaron at least has something to contend with him. I think that, again, we should, like, Kingslayer should probably... He's going to get the Tiger Ace, isn't he? Like, come on, get your Tiger Ace. There you go. We all knew it was coming. Panther once again charging on the left. Luckily, the conscript swarm is nowhere to be seen, so he's a little better. Not much, though, because there's a Jackson Su-85 blasting him on open ice. Panther on ice. Watch him completely fail and then fall into the abyss below. Again, paratrooper trying to push up with that 50 cal. Solid effort, holding back the units. Again, just keep running at that MG. Eventually, you'll break through, or not. Remember, a great person once said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, hoping for things to change. So obviously, things will change, right? Eventually, it'll change. Again, hits the target, forcing the unit back. Infantry section charging on in. Or at least holding back. Wait, they're all being... Oh, he did a command tank with the Comet. Okay. I'm sorry, Tiger Ace pushing on in. Conscript's like, mine. Jackson's and Su-85s as well giving chase. Tiger Ace does barely make it back to its base. And I do mean barely. He heard the oorahs in the distance, like, no, I'm staying the frick away from that. I am not dealing with a bunch of them. No way. No way. But they are still coming. They're still coming. On the left, we have... Oh my god, they actually break through. I think they actually broke through the 50 cal. Holy mackerel. It's a miracle, ladies and gentlemen. All we had to use was smoke. A magical device. Anyway, unfortunately, the Ostwind will just shred the infantry once again with some additional infantry support. Conscripts do take mid to stop the bleed, about 170 points down. Katusha trying to break the Pak-43 in mid. Werfer coming on in. Is he going to counterfire? I mean, he could try. It is a hell of a shot. And I don't know if the Werfer exactly has ramp. Oh my god, Werfer, no! He did fire. It was here, right? Oh my, that could have been bad. Conscripts saving the day for their allies. Paratrooper squad trying to help, but yeah, being blasted a bit. Osman with 17 kills, been solid anti-infantry. Let's see. Hydra continues to reinforce his conscripts. Never-ending conscripts, men. Never-ending conscripts. Meanwhile, on the right, we do have a small push with the Brumbar and, you know, the MG. Because single... Wait, what the fuck happened to his Tiger Ace? Wait... Is that it? What happened to the Tiger Ace? What happened to your army? I'm sorry, and did a man just go flying on my screen? What? Okay. Whatever happened, the Tiger Rays died horrifically. I'm trying to see if there's a carcass somewhere. So I'm just slowly going through the field. I'm just like, is there anything? If I would imagine the conscript blob got it. But I'm not entirely sure. I may go back to look for that. It was about 34 minutes. Okay. 34 minutes, look for a Tiger Ace. Let's see. Captain under fire. Again, solid defenses for the oh, wait, no. Tiger Ace is here. What the? Wait, no. Wait. No, Single didn't have the Tiger Ace. It was this guy. Okay. So, I'm not crazy. It wasn't a Tiger Ace that died. It was just Single literally has no army. Oh, right. He had the Panthers, so he just lost all of his Panthers. Half-track just goes down right now. Paratroopers again under fire. Not making headway I thought they would be, but you know, at least they keep trying. MG praying to their gods that they can hold back this conscript swarm. Fun fact, not looking great. Not looking great for the men there. Conscript's now unsuppressed. There is nothing stopping them because the MG is facing this way from charging mid. This one needs to quickly reposition and face the giant swarm. Oh, Brumbar. Now's your time. Now is your time. Oh, my God. You gotta admit, Chad, he literally opened himself up for that. Now, unfortunately, he needs to deal with this. This is where this thing would be great. But I think it's gonna be a bit too late. I mean, luckily he has plenty of resources, but still. Hit him over the ice! Send those Brits down to a watery grave! Oh, there goes the comet! Can we get the other one? The ice is brittle. There goes two comets down to the waters. I mean, the watery grave. Oh my God. I also love fire coming out of it. That's just gasoline. It's okay. Panther drifting and he's so happy. Why is there just a random 6-pounder? You gonna pick that up? Alright, so I would say that's worth. 2 comets for the price of a Brumbar. Absolutely worth, especially when your guy literally has resources for days. But no. Okay. S-285 coming on in to help. He's gonna need his conscript swarm. Otherwise, the Panther is gonna out-DPS him. S-285 cannot beat a Panther head on. It does best at range, that's all. Anti-tank hit coming on in along with 2 Jacksons. Unfortunately, the oh my God, Panther trying to escape. Airstrike, come on. Oh, they almost killed the S-285. That would have been hilarious. Jackson, though, stunned. Stormtroopers coming on in. Not enough for Shrek or anything else to finish it off. And he's going to escape. Jackson's came in the nick of time. Stop losing all your units. Oh my God. Is Single throwing on purpose? Like, what is happening? I don't understand. I forgot to check overall playtime. Hold on. Okay, there's them. Alright, so there's no reason. There's no reason. I mean, like, the Axis are technically better than the Allies in this case. I just don't understand. Anyway, more P-47s coming on in. There's plenty of reasons why. Werfer, come on! I mean, that's a good target, too. But that's probably a more pressing issue, I would say. P-47 smashed the Tiger, actually accidentally killing the Pac-43 in the meantime. Jackson's opening fire, pushing back the Tiger. They might be able to kill the Tiger Ace. They need 1 shot. They definitely get it. And now the Jacksons will continue to advance. They're going after the Werfer. 240 coming down, a little bit close to those conscripts. The Werfer escaped. Jackson's, one of them does perish on the retreat. The other one's trying to still make it out. Let's get a shot on the Oswint. Oh! Well, there goes 4 squads of conscripts. Well, good job with the railway. And Jackson dies. So, here lies all the dead conscripts that served valiantly. Yeah, as much as I want to say that was a big loss for the Germans. That's like 1,000 manpower right there. Now, luckily, Hydra has enough to replenish his army, but still. I mean, Kingslayer should have enough too. I don't understand why he's not getting more men. All right, so German force is waiting to push on up. They do need something to fight the Comet. You'd love to see it. Yeah. Thanks, chat. All right, Germans trying to take over their fuel again with a very single and Kingslayer have such a light. Why does Kingslayer not have more men? He has 1,400 manpower. Like, my God. Meanwhile, Ka hasn't been doing great. But he's at least has something. BLT has lost also a ton, but again, still has something. Hydra's replenished his men quite quickly, so he's pretty solid. So yeah, it's one of those things. Why do you have a Grenadier squad charging a Comet? That's probably a really dumb idea. Let me correct that. That is a very dumb idea. Bazooka team's opening fire on the Panther, trying to keep them back. Panther and Brumbar again, Pack 43. They have a solid defense in mid. I feel like they just... Oh, no. Well, say goodbye to the Su-85s. Pack gun, if you reposition a little bit, could open fire on them too. There goes an Su-85. Now it's time to kill the Jackson if he continues to stay there. Paratrooper squad dies to the Brumbar. Comet trying to advance, but there is a Tiger Ace over here. So Single did indeed get a Tiger Ace. Happy Halloween, Hawaii, man. Thank you. And also everyone in chat right now. Everyone watching in the future being like, what the fuck? It's not Halloween. Nice kill. No, the Tiger Ace no longer depletes your fuel anymore. So luckily they got rid of that. That was so dumb. Infantry coming on in, but just being smashed by Tiger Ace. Comet trying to help. All right, Tiger Ace is free. Oh, here come the conscripts, but suppression stops. Oh wait, nope. There goes all the AT grenades. Conscripts, bounce, and infantry section do indeed kill the Tiger. Solid effort. Single, fun fact, maybe don't charge in just 2 units. Maybe have more infantry frontline support to help. Just saying. Or pack support or anything. My God, the Allies are throwing units away. The Axis are throwing units away. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Allies are also doing it, but it seems like the Axis are doing it to a grand scale, even though they're winning. They're winning right now. Conscripts are ready. Katyushas are ready to open fire. If the blobs come in, they'll probably be neutralized again. You can also use the Katyushas against the Pack 40, like the creeping barrage. Target's best to use to completely sit alone with no subordinate range to assist. Yeah, Hawaii, I'm gonna say no. Let's see if this Tiger Ace does better. It's newly deployed. Hopefully it can do something. We got Churchill over here. I did not see that. Okay. You better run. Alright, we're going for the bold strategy of once again attacking the left-hand side. The Soviets, by the way, I have not checked up, have built a bunch of bunkers. They still need to upgrade them. I feel like they forgot to upgrade them. Oh my god, don't you fucking dare. I was gonna say, if that Tiger Ace dies on the water. Is he trying to kill himself? What is happening? Oh my god, run! Run, Tiger Ace, run. Okay, Pack 43 is at least killing the allies. Helping Hans, hello there, thank you for the raid. I'm watching something. I'm watching something. I'm not entirely sure what, but it's something. Tiger Ace almost died on the ice, so there's that. Conscript's now moving on in, trying to push back the Brumbar. How did not sink? I agree. It took like 4 shots on the ice. It should have sunk, but it didn't. It lived, unlike some comets earlier. But anyway, again, ACES barely keeping things together, but that may not last as the Comet and Churchill, Crocodile variant, pushing on in on the right with very little to stop it. No teller mines, no nothing. There's no support as well, so if the Axis had AT or something, they could overwhelm it. Oh, here comes the infantry. But, just a bit behind. Oh, I see. Instead, he goes like, all right, I'm going to lose that point. Let's go around the army. Let's make sure that doesn't have to, fight it. Because, we can't fight that army. We're just going to stay away and go where he isn't. Meanwhile, on the far left, we got Railway. But the Soviets have been told not to retreat. So they've been like, all right, I guess we're staying here under Railway fire. Hopefully we don't die. Dozens of dead Soviets. Anyway. Shrek team coming on in should deal with the bunker. There was a bunker over here, but it got blown to Kingdom Come. Alright, well, not as great of a grenade, but hey, you know what? It's barely alive. One more Shrek should do it. Alright, we got Jackson, so the ally... Again, BLT has barely anything. I'll give full credit to Hydra. He still has a decent-sized army with a Vet 3 Katusha with 46 kills. So at least he's doing something, right? He's doing something, right? If you're asking why these bunkers aren't upgraded, that is a smart, logical decision. I want you to take that idea and throw it away, because that is no place in this game right now. Anyway, Werfer comes in, kills both units that should have retreated way earlier. Tiger Ace just now cleaning up what's left. Finally, the Axis have broken through this side, which is, what they've been trying to do this entire time, but I guess it takes the Soviets not retreating in order to actually gain momentum. But Soviets are now charging headlong. Conscripts again have PTRS rifles, thanks to the tank hunters. So throw all the AT grenades, although you all did miss the 6 conscripts doing that. And the Tiger Ace is about to die as quickly as it arrived. Also, for good measure, let's call in P-47s, just in case. So, the Brit has made a Beaufort defense force with lots of Piats as well opening fire. Oh my god. Please kill the Comet on the water. That would be great. Come on. No! Ah. Well, there goes the Panther. I'm sorry. Did you just fire a rifle grenade? He fired a rifle grenade. He fired a rifle grenade right here. I saw you. It's a Panzerfaust, not a rifle grenade, that stuns the unit. Okay, new Panther. This guy's like, I'm going to show you guys how it's done. Will you, though? Will you? Panther immediately pulls on back. Comet's going to just get some nice repairs in. Chat, I think 3 Tiger Aces have died over the course of this game. At least 3. Because, again, for those who don't know, Kingslayer has a Tiger Ace available that you can call in, and so does Single. So there are 2 possible Tiger Aces that can be deployed in this game that have actively not lived very long, even though they keep being called in. So, yeah. They don't really deserve the name Ace if they barely get any kills and immediately die. MG trying to suppress the conscripts. Again, allies still losing overall. They're still down nearly 200 points. So I do not understand what the goal of the game, the game plan is at this rate. Again, hopeful the allies can hold, but Werfer comes in a little bit low, hitting his own men. It's fine. You got plenty of Germans to fill in the ranks, plenty of reserves. You want to move up a pack gun and fire on this, or I guess killing equipment's fine too. We got the infantry up with some Vickers machine guns. Yeah. Grenadier, you're about to die. Apparently he did not mind that, chat. Apparently he does not mind this. Churchill coming on in. Yeah, Panzer Grenadiers, you stay here. I'm sure that'll go very well for you. Gets burned to a crisp and lit up by machine gun fire. Did not last too long. Panther, why don't you dive in there? Seems like a good plan. Infantry lose a little bit of health from their own fire, but it's okay. Small push in mid by the conscripts. With the MG and the flamethrower, I mean, the conscripts with the PTRS rifles do decrease overall in effectiveness versus infantry, and also don't have Molotovs anymore. But maybe the Katyushas can help break it up. Creeping barrage would be great. You hit here and you go all the way to here. Just saying. Alright, never mind. That works too. Pack 43 is decrewed pretty quickly. Brumbar firing. Managed to get a good shot in. Levitt's firing on the British side. Brit, you want to go deal with that Brumbar? No, just keep spinning in circles. You do you. Meanwhile, Soviet forces pulling back a little bit. Germans managed to hold this position. Are we going to see another Tiger Ace? Well, chat, I think you already know the answer to that. I think, chat, you already know the answer. Come on, Kingslayer, deploy it. You know you want it. There it is. And there's the Tiger. Hold on, let me verify. That's 3 Tiger Aces produced so far. And if I go to single, he is deployed 1. So this is the 4th Tiger Ace on the field. This is the 4th one. Meanwhile, battle on the right. Panther force coming on in. Werfers is well opening fire on the armor. Not looking great. Again, Aaron is like the one guy that's pretty solid this game. So here's hoping. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how quickly do you think this Tiger Ace will live? Chat, how long? How long do you think this is going to live? We did lose a mortar carriage. Yes, charging without any infantry support. Oh my god, I can't even say it with a straight face. I can't even say it with a straight face, chat. He did kill the Jackson, but a Jackson is not worth the Tiger Ace, and the T-34 kills it. That thing was out a minute. A minute, chat. A minute, and immediately died. 1 minute, and he's gone. The Kingslayer, you are not. Again, grabbing at least some territory. The Axis once again have their fuel. Allies have barely lost their fuel, I should note. Alright, question. Alright, singles at least like, alright, maybe I shouldn't go Tiger Ace. Maybe we should go with the Panther. At least, you know, he's learning. Panther moving on in. Oh, no. T-34 coming on into mid. Pack 43 still there. You haven't killed it. You just keep decrewing it. KVG, thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you, good sir. Alright. But yeah, it's just one of those things I just don't understand. I just don't get what the play or the goal is here. Chat, I do not understand. This is like another language. I do not understand these plays. Maybe this is some top tier gameplay I'm just missing. Maybe there's a bold strategy here that I'm too dumb to understand. That could be it. Logically, that could be it. I doubt it, but it could be it. What if we're firing a low angle shot where at nothing? Okay. Wanted to make sure we got that straight. He fired at nothing. Alright. Sherman healing up. The American is still pretty low overall. This bunker got repaired, but yet still no upgrade. S-285 is opening fire on the ice. Kill on the ice! Kill on the ice! Come on! Aw, so close. Up, here come the conscripts! Everyone's favorite with the AT grenades! Light them up! Throw more here! Yes! I mean, you lost two S-285s. Not great. But with two Panthers lost? Who's really losing it? Who's really losing that fight? I would say the guy who lost two Panthers. You know what, chat? I stand corrected. I would say the man who had his conscripts blown to bits is the loser in that one. Sherman dies as well. And Hydra lost nearly everything. Alright. Note to self. Once again, I stand corrected. Because in case you're like, well, Greyshot, S-285s are cheaper than Panthers. Yeah, then you added 3 conscripts upgraded, and that's a lot of resources down the freaking drain. Katyushas, though, are having a retaliatory attack. Cause some damage. Germans at least trying to retake mid, I think. Pioneer squad, maybe go for mid. Just don't stand there. Here you have the infantry section right there. Okay. Nice shot with the Brumbar on the infantry section. Can you maybe kill it? Oh, British artillery coming on in. Alright, at the very least, the Germans on the right took it. I'm not giving any credit to Single. Let me be very clear on that. I don't want to give any credit to him. Alright, Germans at least now taking mid. Under some artillery fire, though one squad should just walk in there, not 1,000. Okay. Guys, you can stand outside the circle, one person be in at a time. Great shot with the Panther. Good kill. Axis forces at least hold mid, I think. Maybe. Allies, not looking great. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, they have a Comet and a Churchill. Wonderful. But we have an American that's never recovered in a major way. Hydra that lost most of his forces, and it's going to take probably 5 to 10 minutes to fully recover. I would probably say 5 minutes if he's not burning through resources. 10 if he is. Is this a battle of who's dumber? Like, the Austrians should fire on this Jackson because it's over the goddamn ice. Pack 40 should not be able to hit it, but maybe he can. Okay, just turn, Pack 40. On the far right, Panthers charging. Alright. Very aggressive play style. You know, just one of those things where we may want to pull back. Hold on, someone's asking me about the bunkers. And in case you're wondering, chat, no, they are not upgraded after 20 minutes of being on the field. This one is upgraded, though. Where's the other one? This one is. Whatever reason, he's like, I don't want to upgrade this one bunker. It's lived throughout the entire enemy artillery campaign and armor and infantry trying to kill it. Does not upgrade it. Anyway, Panther sticking around for a bit too long, realizes I have made a grave mistake. But just like all of his other, you know, buddies, probably not going to live to tell the other one about said mistake and how to avoid that mistake. As he's about to get rickety wrecked. As Jackson penetrates him, knocks him out, and makes Single have to go for another Panther. Which will also probably not learn from the previous mistake. Katusha knocks out some infantry over here. Pack 40. Oh, Panthers! Panthers, come on! 2 good shots. 1 good shot of the ice. Oh, Katusha's cracking it! And the Brumbar brings it down! The high explosive shell of the ice was exactly what was needed and took the Jackson down to a watery grave. Which sucks and makes BLT even in a worse state, though he has enough resources that you can see right there to have, you know, enough for any armored unit he wants. So, yeah.
Rear echelon troops on the front line.
Alright, Oswin just strike the infantry again. Yes, 21 kills. Not many kills, but it's been solid. No. No. No! Another one? That's the 5th one! P-47's coming on in. Fine, whatever. I mean, actually, look how much damage that Katusha's doing against the Oswin. Pretty solid stuff, I'll say. Alright, they're grabbing that position. The Covenant Churchill pushing on in. Panther, are you gonna die again? I did run over a few of them, so that's good. Dropping smoke, trying to play it like an amazing person and hopefully get out of there. Did not at all play well. Anyway, on the left, the Tiger Ace is still alive. I didn't think a P-47 would kill it, which is why I didn't focus on it. I should note, ladies and gentlemen, he has increased sight. So that means this Tiger, all the Tiger Aces that died under his watch could see further how much, could see just a little bit more how screwed they were. That's probably the best way to put it. They could see a little further how screwed they were. Anyway, the British are managing to take the right. They probably should push for this MG, not MG. Well, yeah, they have the MG. Push for this VP immediately because you do not want to lose via VPs. It's in this game. You do not want to lose the VP race. You have more. All right. So Hydra's replenishes conscripts. I should note, as much as we're making fun of those men, that he's lost 11 conscripts this game. So, look, I make fun of him, but we're looking at 12 conscripts now dead over the course of this game. But I feel like people are like, well, they're conscripts. Of course they're going to die in mass. And then you see Tiger Ace dying like that, and you're like, Jesus, shouldn't be that much. Is this bunker finally going to die? Johnny's like, this is painful to watch. This is the replays I get, Johnny. This is the replays I get. Anyway, Tiger Ace possibly looking to push. We have one M1, a rifleman, and that's the only AT that he has. That's the only major form of AT the American has. So, in this situation, he would be better if it wasn't for the double S-285 along his side. Really? Really? Brumbar, fire! Tiger Ace dies it next to a shack in a corner. Sounds about right. Fire over, like, fire through it onto the ice. You could have got double kill. Like, stuff like that, where it's like little things like that, where if the enemy's like, hey, there's a guy in front of me, can you click it? Oh, yeah, let me click that real quick. Boom. At least one of them could have died. Maybe two if you're lucky. Alright, so once again, the Brit players forced, air quotes, back to base. I don't understand why he retreats, but whatever. He's forced back to base by a guy who literally doesn't have armor or any AT. And somehow this game is an hour and 5 minutes. God help me. I got alcohol downstairs. I should start drinking. Oh my god. I should honestly start drinking. Alright. Opening fire along this avenue. At least the howitzer's doing something. Dropping white phosphorus to screw up the German defensive lines. Oswin. Good game. Look, at the very least, he's being optimistic. I do not understand why he's this optimistic about this game. But I'll take optimism over pessimism or negativity or toxicity. I can't deny that. I just find it so hilarious that these guys are the nicest group of people in this game of all games. But I guess he saw the VPs. He's like, we're gonna win this. They have 16 points. I'll be fine. I mean, great. If he wins it, wonderful. But I'm watching the Brits slowly advance on this side, and you have one Panther versus two Comets. I'm not a genius, but I will say, I think two Comets are gonna beat back one Panther. Chat, I could be wrong. Not a math guy, but you know, I feel like two Comets beat a Panther. That's just me. Drop some smoke. That was from the Brits, by the way. So, Panther ramming the Comet instead of shooting. Here comes more Panthers. I don't know if this was part of the plan or if this is just Aaron coming in to clutch. But, it's working. I think this is working. Nope, he's direct firing through the smoke because that's what you do. He's trying direct fire too. We did get one Comet. If he gets the second one, that would be a good trade. I agree, chat. This is a bit of a mess. Soviets are still busy over here, so they're not going to come in to save the day. Artillery's, though, coming out on the Panther, along with some Piat shots, though. Again, these guys are pretty freaking low. Panther might... No! No! You don't understand! He's so weak! Not... I mean, I guess... You got one Comet. That's fine, but it's not like Single has this huge army that he can massively deploy to counter. He has nothing. Oh my god. Anyway, Oswin shooting down planes. Conscripts holding mid. Sorry, not Oswin. Werfer trying to hit him, doing a low angle barrage, but completely misses. Shukri God, thank you very much for the follow. Alright. Riflemen try to do what they can, but again, MGs. This at least is decapped. We have a paratrooper dropping into the middle of Oswin, lighting it up. Really smart play. Enemy has anti-air laying directly next to it while they're still firing. You stole my Su-80.
Paratroopers standing by for air assault missions.
Alright, beyond the Tiger Ace, does an allied player have an Su-85? Oh my god, what the fuck? When did Kingslayer get an Su-85? Jackson goes down. What?
The situation is becoming critical. We have only 50 points remaining.
What? Alright. Anyway, chat, I swear to God, all the Tiger Ace needed in the world was Soviet support. That's the only thing the Germans needed with the Tiger Ace in order to keep it alive, was a bit of Soviet support. Katusha opening fire. Grenadiers need to run. Werfer would be great right here. Or Railway. Not enough resources, though. A Kingslayer is 1,400, though. Want to see 5 chill in the back like, no, I can't fight that. Alright, 10 points remaining, but the Axis are still losing VPs. British are pushing on the right. Diving on in. Werfer in harm's way has 15 kills, bet 3. And Sweetie 5 opening fire, of all things. Brumbar hits. Little damage. Panther might die here. Panther does die. Sweetie 5 will probably snipe it. Come on. Yep. Sweetie 5 saves the day. Tiger Ace under heavy fire. About to die. Does die to artillery.
Enemy has destroyed a panzer.
Was that a major? Was that a major artillery barrage? That was. The major artillery barrage killed the Tiger Ace.
Continue the push. They have 25 points left.
Yeah, I'll give full credit. That, like, it's not like a definitive, like, one side versus the other. Looks like all the NGs they placed over here died. So I guess his idea of, like, mass NG spam to hold the line did not pan out so well.
We have 10 points remaining.
So Axis need to grab another piece of territory while taking mid.
We have lost a squad.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't see that happening. And that is game. That is game. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna go test my return by death ability. No, so let's double check the after action report to figure out what happened in that game. Because, oh god, it was a lot. Now, I will say this, at least the last Tiger Ace lived. Oh, wait, it didn't. I'm sorry. The last Tiger Ace did not live. Kingslayer lost a total of 5 Tiger Aces in that game. 5. Anyway, overall in the after action report, we are looking at quite a few things, chat. Quite a few things. First off, the person who submitted this is Hydra. And Hydra got top damage and second on kills. Top kills on the allied side was caught. And here's my thought process in this game, because there's a lot of thoughts right now in this game. First off, Axis got some good hits in with the railway and other things like that. Allies did a pretty good job killing the armor. But I feel like for whatever reason, CoH was like, yeah, I'm going to take right. And then I'm going to just head everything back to base. Now I'm going to take right again. Now I'm going to take everything back to base. And he kept doing that so many times, even though when he wasn't in harm's way. It was a bit weird. Very weird. Single literally lost so much. He got negative KD. Did not do well. Aaron was pretty solid. He was a good person to come in to help support either side. Oh, singles Tiger Aces? Here, let's go into that. So first off, Kingslayer top damage was not even the Tiger Aces. It was just the fucking packs. That got the most damage. Aaron was the Panthers, and we're in the Sturm Panzer. The Sturm Panzer, the Brumbar did so well in that game. Single Panthers as well. He only produced 1, so 6 Tiger Aces died this game. If I put this game up, I'm gonna be a troll, and I'm just gonna put the Tiger Ace on the thumbnail and say best Tiger Ace gameplay ever, or something stupid like that. If I put up on my channel, it'll get a lot of views, and there'll be a lot of people questioning my sanity. Comment did pretty well, though. Again, lost a lot of them. Lost so many to charging at the enemy. BLT again also lost so many pieces of armor to charging in, as well as like paratroopers and such. And yeah, S85s are pretty solid. He did lose quite a bit. But yeah, it also Kadusha's a lot of damage. And I gotta give credit where credit's due. He deployed 15 conscripts, but they were solid at taking out the heavy armor units. They were really solid. Like, I can't deny how effective they were. So yeah, solid 3v3. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm just like, I'm questioning my sanity afterwards. Hey guys, before you go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Folkvard, Aphyria, Joey G240, Ace, ShinobiWarrior, Pyroshark, Little Koosh, and Seth Kuipers. Thank you all for your incredible support. You guys rock. This has been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see all of you next time.